Hey guys, we are back here with Ski Instructor Academy, back in Austria with myself, one of the directors from Ski Instructor Academy, and the head of coaching, Jonny Seal. We will be doing a lot of episodes from here on out.
That's the plan.
A lot of talking about ski tech and a lot of bringing the kind of sports science into it, looking at different workouts, how to get you guys ski fit, the things we do in the off season to get us prepared for the up and coming winter, and just talking anything and everything about skiing and snowboarding maybe at some point as well would also be good.
I definitely think we should bring some more snowboarding into the.
We are both avid snowboarders, I know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully we'll go down that path with you guys as well. On this episode, we're just going to kind of kick it all off again. So just talk to you guys about what's been happening with us throughout the summer programs and what we have going on in the future with our 25-26 winter program.
It's coming fast. 25-26.
Summer's almost done. Yeah. So we'll be back on snow in October 28th,
October is the plan.
29th, something like that.
Yeah, kicking off the new season with our improver camps.
Yeah.
Preparation for people then moving on to the 6-week Anwärter.
Yeah.
Our classic 6-week Anwärter course where we find people a job after the course in Austria and they do their exam with Snow Sports Academy.
Yeah. So
our main partner.
For those guys watching who don't know much about the Austrian teaching system, what is a Anwärter?
An Anwärter is a 10-day course.
Yeah.
And it comprises of a technical part, so on the slopes, so that's a ski-off exam, normally at the end of the 10 days, so it is 9 days training. Then you have a theoretical part, which is on snow and off snow, so you have the teachers, so you have to teach to your examined group in front of the examiner, to your peers exactly, and go through the methodical progression in the Austrian system. And then you have an off-snow theory exam, which is a multiple choice exam the day before the ski-off.
Nice. And then the ski off consists of 4 separate runs.
Yeah.
2 Schulfahren, so ski school turns, and 2 Eigenkern performance turns.
Exactly. So those performance turns are normally or a long turn and then a short turn in a defined corridor, which you'll always be shown before you do the exam by an examiner. And then you have to do plow turns, Flugdrehen in German, and then plow parallel, Flugsteuern.
Or the wedge.
If you're from NZ, it's the wedge parallel, man.
We're ticking all boxes there.
What was that? Was Australian. What was it?
I don't know what that was.
Can you do an Aussie accent?
I can. Oh, NZ. Teen. And Nye. No, it's Australian. Nye.
They go ye na ye.
Yeah, fish and chips. No, that was Geordie, wasn't it? I was back to my mother tongue. Yeah, so we've got, prior to that, Jonny mentioned the improvement camp. So we do multiple camps throughout the season.
Yep.
Usually 5 days on of a 1 week kind of vacation or 5-day camp prior to a course, whether it be an improvement or performance camp coming into either a Anwärter style course, a level 1, level 2 kind of combination exam, or a performance camp potentially leading into a level 3, level 4 kind of qualification as well.
Absolutely. And these are probably the funnest camps you can do with us are the preparation camps for the Landes 1.
Yes.
No, and we do that at the beginning of the season in this November training block as well.
Yeah.
But we also do that a lot at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
Landes 1, again, because not everybody knows the Austrian teaching system. Let's just maybe explain what a Landes 1 is as well, Jonny.
So a Landes 1 is the first step of your level 3 in the Austrian system, which once completed is called the Landeslehre of the state. So you have each state in the country of Austria.
Yeah.
And it comprises of 3 exams. The first is the Landes 1, another 10-day course that you can take after your Anwärter. This focuses much more on technical skiing, so performance skiing.
Yep.
And it has a very short theoretical exam off the snow, has no teaching exam with Snow Sports Academy, and then there's a ski off at the end. Ski off is a lot more demanding than the Anwärter.
Yeah.
You have to do rhythm changes from long to short in your performance skiing. You have to do rhythm changes in the off-piste.
Yeah.
You have to start to ski GS turns in a GS course to show technique. And then there are also some Schulfahren, which would be called in English, Schulfahren is the
ski school turns.
Ski school turns, or like kind of your technical demonstration turns. So that's where your wedge turns would come in again, your plow turns would come in again as well. So it's a lot more than the Anwärter. Yeah. Then you move on to the Alpine course, which is amazing, 8 days with a mountain guide, learning how to guide off piste. And then you do another 10-day course, the Landes 2, which is the whole manual of the Austrian system, examined off the snow in theoretical exams with movement analysis. It's with a theory exam. You have a teaching exam on snow again, which encompasses the whole book. It could be from beginner turns to mogul turns. And then at the end, you have a ski off with a GS race, which is basically a mini Euro test. So this speed test. So you have some guys called forerunners. They set a time. You have to get within their time. And then again, you have exactly the same ski off in the off-piste bumps, long turns like you did on the Landers 1, but at a higher level.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So it's a hell of a lot. So Landers 1 is kind of, I like to describe as an intro to Landers Lehre. It's kind of showing you all the performance strands. Kind of, you get to dip your toe in that pond early doors, see where you're at in preparation for your Landers, for your level 3.
It's the door. It's almost like the entrance exam to allow you to complete the level 3.
Yeah.
In a way, it's like it shows you what level you are. Should you continue straight to your next part of your level 3, or should you take more time, more training to get prepared? Because the worst thing you want to do is rush the level 3.
Yeah.
Because you want to be prepared for it, so you enjoy it.
Yeah. And after the level 3, there is a Stadtliche as well, which is the level 4 in the Austrian teaching systems. And most ski associations generally have 4 levels. And then the snowboarding side of things has 3 separate qualifications. Anwärter, which is a level 1 and 2 combination exam. And then you go straight for your Landeslehre after that. But the standard between a Anwärter and a Landeslehre is huge, and then you've got to go for your Stadtliche after that.
That's what's nice about the ski system, because you've got the Landers 1, and after the Landers 1 you can do the Alpine course. You can build yourself up, but it's pretty tough for the snowboarders because they do the Anwärter, the level 1 and 2, and then they have to go straight to the end exam of the level 3, and then after that they can take the Alpine course. So it's pretty intense.
But it's kind of nice. So I think the Austrian system is one of the only systems that has this kind of like bridge gap. This almost like a level 2.5 that kind of allows you to, again, dip your toe in the pond, see where you're at, and see how many more training courses you may need, or training days, or how many more seasons you may need to get under your belt before you then go for that huge goal of a level 3. And then when you get your level 3, you kind of get the rough idea, depending on what you kind of come out with marks-wise, as to how far off you are off going for your level 4.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, your examiner will always sit with you. Your trainer will always sit with you and go through your marks, and then talk about your future, what you want to do with your ski career, and tell you, go for the entrance exam to the level 4, or hey, take some time, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But that leads us really good to our overview for next season. So we'll be running this 6-week Anwärter course in November. Bookings are open. I'll put everything down in the bottom, links, everything to this course as well.
Appreciate that.
Then we also have at the same time, in November, we have the Landers 1 course as well. Then after that, we go into our Landers 2 course. So if you're looking to do your Landers 1, your Landers 2, you can get that in November and in December before the peak season starts in December, the Christmas crazy period. Then
basically we go before ski schools want instructors.
Exactly. Yeah. That's like November and early December is one of the busiest times of year for Ski Instructor Academy, because
we have the glacier, so we're blessed with terrain that we can ski earlier than most people can. So we do the majority of our courses. Our busiest time of year is October, November, where people come to us pre-season to get their training and their exams done, so then they can go off with our job guarantee and get placed pretty much anywhere in Austria, and also we do a lot over in Japan now as well.
Exactly. So that leads us on to our next thing.
Hit it. Smooth. It was smooth, people. That was smooth.
Wasn't planned. That leads us on to our next thing, which also now in November, we have a new partner, which is the Professional Ski Instructors of Europe.
I prefer to call them the PSIE.
So the PSIE is the short name. Some people probably heard that name before, but it's Professional Ski Instructors of Europe, who are the sister or brother company or association of the Professional Ski Instructors of Canada.
And the PSIC.
PSIC, there we go. We're getting it in there. We'll drop a link onto their websites, and so you guys can look up who they are again if there's any questions. I did a licensed professional trainer course 2 summers ago now in New Zealand. And I did that with a lot of the guys from Rookie Academy, which is another one of our partners that we work through in Japan, who's going to be helping us run this course in November, which was super cool. I was just really intrigued by it. It's just nice to learn new things, different perspectives. It's just cool to also as a ski instructor, I know you've probably, like, so many times we've gone through the lesson plans in the Austrian system.
Yeah.
So you know it so well. So it's just nice to do something different.
Yeah.
It's just so...
So I did the same thing as Jonny with the PSIE, not C. Here in Kaprun on the Kitchenhorn at the end of last season with a few colleagues of mine and some potential new colleagues of mine. And yeah, just nice to kind of, again, refresh things and look at things from a slightly different perspective. I think the beauty with new associations is they're trying to do something slightly new, even though we're all trying to paint that same picture. They're trying to bring a new take on it. And it was really refreshing. So I've thoroughly enjoyed that training course or examination course that I did in the towards the end of the season last season. And I'm looking forward to working with those guys this season for sure.
I think it's cool for us as well. It's kind of like a level up, you know, just because we say, oh, a new association. Skiing is skiing.
Yeah.
Good skiing is good skiing.
100%.
No matter, like,
100%.
I just came back from Argentina, from SIA's Argentina course, and we already discussed before we started filming, like, wow, they ski really good there.
Yeah.
And that's from Adidas. That's from the Argentinian association.
Yeah.
So for us to learn something new, it's kind of like, why would I want a car with only 4 gears? I want a 5th gear. And it's like, when you go to other associations and you learn things, you're just adding gears to yourself.
Yeah.
It's not changing the, you know, what skiing is, but it's improving your understanding, learning things from a different perspective, which I thought was really cool from New Zealand. That, you know, well, you can teach something slightly differently, a different pathway. You know, they call it a pathway instead of a methodical progression. Same thing. And it's just, I just found it fun.
Yeah, I think that's like I've done the British system, bit of the New Zealand, bit of Canadian, and worked in the Austrian teaching system for almost 20 years now. So one, it was nice to kind of, you know, go back to doing some kind of examination again and that kind of thing for myself, but also it's nice just to have someone come in with a different perspective of the same stuff. A lot about majority of it is a lot about the path of the ski, and it all comes from what you're doing with the ski or the ski's doing to you. So that was...
It's very objective.
Yeah.
I like that. The Austrian system's quite form-based, you know, like me as a person.
Yeah.
But if I'm just thinking about the outcome of the ski a lot, then, hey, this is what the ski needs to do. So what can I do to make the ski do that? And I think for teaching, that's really fun. Because it's just like, hey, this person's body is what this person's body is. But can I get their ski to do what it needs to do? So it doesn't matter. They're going to maybe look slightly different from the other person, but their performance is the same. And I think that's really cool, because the more, like you're talking about, we're going to talk about, you know, the science of the body on this podcast as we go forward. Everybody's different. I mean, everybody's different bodies.
You can see me and Jonny on the couch. Obviously, I'm a lot more jacked than Jonny, but he's got a lot longer levers.
Very longer arms, like long arms, long legs.
So aesthetically on the hill, he's going to look different to me. So
you're more Marshall Hirscher. I'm more. What's the guy? The really tall guy in the World Cup? Is it Zenhauser? Like the guy who's like longer than the slalom pole?
Yeah, that could be him. Yeah, you've got that about you. But you're pretty jacked as well. So.
No, but it's cool. But that leads us to our Japan course now. Is running at the same time in November as well, and that is a 5-week course, 4 weeks preparation, and then we are sending the guys with the PSIE for a 5-day PSIE level 1. So PSIE is a 4-tier system, a level 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So very similar to most systems in the world, similar to the CSIA, because that's where it originated from with the PSIC.
That's the Canadian equivalent, just in case.
Exactly. So if you guys want to know more about the history of the PSIC, PSIE, just head to their websites. Again, we'll drop the link in the below. It's better that you get that from the source rather than us. It's a really cool, interesting new venture from both of these systems, and we like it because our instructors will then be dual qualified immediately in both systems. So going to Japan is super simple. Going to Canada is super simple. You don't need to get any kind of recognition. You get the exam straight away. And once they finish the course with us, they'll fly into Japan. They'll do a job ready camp, and then they'll get their guaranteed job in a Japanese ski school.
So you head over from Austria after you've done your training here with us, and you head over to Japan. You'll do your job ready camp with our team that will fly out there with you and kind of just baby step you or slowly introduce you into the working environment over there.
And it's really cool because Japan is different.
Yeah.
I mean, Austria is different. Like, if you come from America or you come from certain part, like the UK, just in general, the UK, or even France, like most of France, apart from the French Alps, Austria is different. Like, the culture here is different from the UK.
For sure.
People on time. People get upset.
We know someone. Who's very rarely on time.
Like, people get upset if you're not on time.
Yeah.
So it's like their culture is different, and also just the language, like the intensity of the German here, especially the dialects that they speak. It adds that flavour and a lot of that prey. A lot of schnapps and things like this. And Japan is then like on steroids.
Yeah.
Having been there in this last season in Niseko, it's just cool.
Yeah. Japan's the powder capital of the world, really, isn't it? Right now, it's where skiing is at. In Europe, we always have a good winter, but those consistent powder days aren't there right now. Whether that changes in the future, hopefully. It's just been a couple of dry seasons, but we here in Capron always generally get mid-October till mid-end of May is our winter season.
Yeah, we're lucky in Europe, especially being based in Capron on the Kitzsteinhorn Glacier, and then having Zell am See and Saalbach-Hinzglemm. It's like, we're blessed that we have that pre and post season. Yeah. We're guaranteed snow. We've got amazing infrastructure to make snow. So no matter the winter, we're always going to be skiing on the slopes. But if you are crazy powder hungry, then going to a place like Japan is the number one. And then maybe going to somewhere kind of like Canada or some parts of the US. Yeah. They also get some pretty good snow. But what's crazy about Austria is, like, on a good day, I only skied snow last season in Japan in Niseko. There was only one day where I was like, this powder is not like powder I've skied before. Yeah. There was one time where I was like, this is something completely new. It was just like 30 centimeters, but it was still face shots because the snow was so light and so fluffy. It was just like, it was like nothing I've ever experienced. Yeah. All the other snow, I was like, I've skied snow just like this in Austria. Yeah. You know, like super deep, still fluffy, but like maybe a little bit wind influence. Yeah. Maybe like there's some humidity in the snow, so it gets a little bit more, like compressed, like that classic kind of sunny day after like a bluebird powder day. Yeah. It's really good for the first run, and then the third run it starts to get a bit heavy. Yeah. So it's just the amount of snow there. Yeah, it's non-stop. Throughout Jan, it's just non-stop. Yeah. I think, like you said, you mentioned infrastructure. I even said that word correctly there. Infrastructure. I've skied in many different countries, many different continents, and I would say Austria's infrastructure, like our lift systems and everything like that, are state of the art. Yeah. Like, for the price as well. Yeah. Like that's the thing. If you compare it to the States or something like that, like the infrastructure here is insane. Switzerland. And the price of a lift ticket in comparison, I think generally, skiing is a expensive sport, but Austria, I would say, for what the bang for your buck is the best in Europe. I mean, okay, we don't have Italian food, but we do have a schnitzel. We've got some pounded. If you like a bit of pounded meat or a sausage, we have that all day, all night, baby. With massive amounts of alcohol. But like, if you compare, even like around the world, like just coming back from Argentina and the infrastructure in Japan, like the infrastructure in Japan is nothing like the infrastructure here in Europe. It's old. Like a lot of the lifts are old because they want to use them to the end. That's that kind of efficiency idea. It's like, why would we replace the lift if it's working? Whereas in Austria, it's like, this lift is 10 years old. We need like an 8-man fast heated seat with leather, Wi-Fi. With Wi-Fi, with a leather seats. It's like, of course we're gonna get a new lift. Sponsored by Audi. Sponsored by Audi. Yeah, never sponsored by BMW, always sponsored by Audi. Yeah. So like infrastructure-wise, you can't beat it here in Austria. But like for that snow and the amount of snow in a small season in Japan, it's unbeaten. So that kind of wraps up November into mid-December. We have a Landis 2 course and we have some camps. Yep. So level 3 and camps for the preparation for the level 3 exam, the Landis 2 exam here in Austria, and then hopefully a short break for Christmas. Yeah. And then January we'll be hitting it again with a improver camp leading into a level 1-2 combination exam course called the Anvert, as you guys know. Starting early Jan, 3 weeks training, 10-day exam. That's for the 5-week course. And then we have 11-week program as well for those guys who are struggling to get visas to work here in Austria, or just want 11 weeks of pure skiing, pure performance.
we offer that to you guys as well. So you'll work alongside the 5-week program. You'll do 3 weeks on snow, 10-day exam, and then you'll go straight back into training with myself, Jonny, Ed, our hardcore team of ski and snowboard enthusiasts.
It's like the ultimate level up course.
Yeah.
If you want to go all in on one season and you want to
Do
kind
an
of
American accent. Jonny. Let's go.
level up, man. I know. I got Jonny. Go.
That's good.
It's holding like sell.
Yeah.
No, it's if you kind of want to bite off as much as the level 3 or get your foot in the industry as much as you can, as quickly as you can, our 11-week course offers you this level 1 and 2 with the anverter, and then the first part of the level 3, and you just you just condense it, smash it out, and get so far ahead in 11 weeks. You know, most people probably do that in 2 seasons.
It really kind of fast tracks you in the industry and like accelerates, you know, your ski ability, your tech ski ability, and teaching as well, because you get to just absorb all of our knowledge or other trainers and throughout time. Then you get to go out and obviously get an understanding of what we're seeing throughout your body, because there's consistency of training for 11 weeks. There's that the repetitiveness, the mass practice, and also like we've got a couple of guys, Will and Jack, who are phenomenal skiers who have just smashed their level 3. But are skiing easier at level 4 standard, like unreal skiers.
Skiing very good.
Yeah.
Very good. And that's within a season?
That's within
1.5 seasons.
Well, yeah, so like
slightly scary.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary. But
good.
Those guys are. I think Jack just got on his Landis 2 for his bumps, and it's out of 100. I think he got 100 out of 100. I don't know if that's
No way.
But yeah, on his mogul.
Legit,
man, mad skills. So respect to those boys if you're watching.
Pretty worrying.
Yeah. It's a little worrying. We might not have a place in the industry in the future if AI doesn't replace us.
We're not supposed to be so good that the guys we're training actually ski better than us.
Yeah.
No, that is the goal.
That is the ultimate goal.
That is the ultimate goal for sure, 100%. To make better skiers and coaches than us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's the 11-week course, and then to round off the end of the season, that takes us all the way into February, doesn't it?
11-week course will finish towards the end of March.
End of March.
Yeah.
My time is completely off.
Yeah. And so they'll finish towards the end of March. They'll have the opportunity to go for that kind of level 2.1 towards the end of their Landis course, Landis 1 course, and then those guys will either remain here in Austria and go to work for a ski school during the Easter period. They can also, after they've completed their level 1, level 2 combination exam, they can dip their toes in the pond with some of the local ski schools here in Kaprun if they have the right to work.
If they have the opportunity. Of course, unfortunately, Brexit is still not resolved itself, but there are kind of little drips of information that there is this kind of idea of a kind of working holiday visa that should hopefully be coming in the next years. It would be amazing for us if it happened by next winter, but I think realistically it's going to be more probably another 2 winters because they've just started negotiations, official negotiations with this holiday working visa, bilateral between EU countries and the UK. So that's something to keep your eyes on as well. Of course, we do have other courses going through our partners, Basecamp and Ski Instructor Academy, that offer courses in France, Switzerland, Canada, New Zealand. So if you know Spain, now we just made a new partner with Ami Ski down in the Pyrenees, so that's another option as well. So just basically get in contact and we can find solutions to any visa kind of situations.
Yeah, and because we are a kind of an established brand, we've been around for many years now, we have a really good relationship with a lot of ski schools. So we do manage to get work permits for British citizens to do full seasons here in Austria.
Is limited. We would love it to be unlimited, but those partners really go above and beyond to get those allocated visas. So it's not something that unfortunately is falling off trees, but it is a possibility. But it does have limited spaces, and that's only because we have this amazing relationship with our partner ski schools that we need them, and we have such a great relationship with them, and we're so thankful that so many great ski schools want to work with us. And if you are a ski school looking to make fun, please get in touch.
Jonny will drop a link here.
I'll drop a link here. No, if there are any other more ski schools in Austria or in Japan, around the world that want to work with Ski Instructor Academy, we're always looking for new partners.
Yeah.
And people as well.
Yeah. I think the reason we've established relationships and these relationships have grown is because of you guys. Like we deliver a good product, and the ski schools receive a person, an instructor that is ready, is season ready, with an understanding of the market that they're going into and what they should be delivering on the mountain.
Yeah, and hopefully some interpersonal skills.
Yeah.
And a bit more maturity, because over our, either 5-week courses, 11-week courses, 6-week courses, the idea is we're not just improving your own skiing, but we're preparing you for the industry.
Yeah.
How you should behave, how you should, come across as a person, how you should interact with people. And that's really important for the ski schools, because we also at SIA, at Ski Instructor Academy, we have the end product in mind, which is the industry of people, you know, just people around the world who want to learn skiing. And we are not just training people to become instructors, we're training people that when they stand in front of those people as instructors, they can bring that message across of, real integrity with the industry, professionalism, and hopefully just keep them safe and have a great time. So that's really important that with our partner ski schools, that's what we're emphasizing on our courses with our participants, that they bring these things into the industry.
Yeah, I think that like people maybe from the outside perspective see the industry of the après ski, and that's a huge side of the instructor's life. Is we're trying to really promote the sport, the industry of skiing and ski instructing, and snowboarding instructing as well.
Yes,
and
everything the same. All the snowboarders exactly the same.
But the culture's obviously there, and that's a good thing. That's also one of the beauties of the industry. But it is a sport. I call it something a little bit more aggressive than that when you're on the snow with me. And we're really trying to promote that athletic side of things, and the fact that it is a job and it is a potential career. I've been in the industry for 20 years now. Jonny's been in the industry for
8 years.
8 years, and and it's a beautiful industry to be in as well. Yeah, sure.
It is, and even though we say the word sport, there's nothing negative about that, because sport is for everyone. Skiing is for everyone. People can ski at every single level, and also, of course, we're trying to make the best skiers ever. But that doesn't mean that you have to immediately be at some crazy level. The whole point of our courses is that we're going to build you, and we're going to get you over the finish lines. We're going to help you achieve your goals. No matter what level you come to us, we'll make sure that we match you and your level to the course you should do. So if that's an improver camp before you come on an anverter, if that's that you've done an anverter, we will always give you honest advice about what's the best step for you and your pathway to get wherever you want to be.
Yeah, and you don't just have to be, we work in many different systems as well. Jonny's mentioned the NZ during this chat, the Canadian, the PSIE, the PSIC. So you can, if you have a qualification in a different teaching system, you can come to us for training. We're all about skiing. We're just promoting skiing. We're working from the ground up over. It's a sport, and we're working.
Love the sport.
Exactly. That sport.
Okay, so that brings us all the way basically into March and then April. And then we also do some Landers 1 courses again. So for the people, if you've done your anverter or any kind of PSIE level 1 or whatever at the beginning of the season, then what we'd love is that you guys come back at the end of the season, next level up, next tune up, get you ready for the level 3, either the level 3 in the Austrian system, the Landeslehre, the Landers 1 courses, or we could even do stuff with other courses as well if you just want to come and do that level 3 style training.
So we'll have a few camps run at that time of season going into a level 3 exam with the Snow Sports Association. We'll have some prep for the PSIE or PSIC, as they are one association with 2 different sectors. It'll be a lot of performance kind of training towards the end of the season, because we'll have a lot of access to variable and bumps and all that kind of good stuff.
People always think about December, like late December and January and like early Feb being the best time to go skiing. But for us up on the glacier, like some of my funnest months are actually end of March, April, and even into early May.
Can't be the slushy bump.
Yeah, you exactly. Like slushy bumps, good off-piste in the afternoon, because all of the terrain is open because it's filled up during the whole winter. you could be mid-January, but you don't have any terrain to ski on because you haven't got enough snow yet. Whereas in April, you haven't got that problem.
Yeah.
And then as well, in the morning, always grippy, firm piste, carving, super, so you've got those two variants. In the morning, it's like all performance on snow, on piste, sorry. And then in the afternoon, it's all off-piste, slushy bumps.
Building the skill set on the piste and then taking that into the off-piste and using the terrain to challenge you and the drills to challenge you on the piste during the morning. And then that will be the end of our season pretty much.
We can recap into our camps. So what we also do as well, alongside all of these kind of more ski instructor focused courses.
Snowboard instructor.
And snowboard instructor courses as well. We'll talk about the snowboarding as well, guys, don't worry. We also run just camps, like kind of 3-day or even up to 5-day camps for people. If you're someone who's, the best skier in your friend group, you're looking for other passionate skiers to meet, build like a network of motivated skiers. We do these all kind of like mini camps where there is no exam. It's just skiing. It's just performance skiing. You're still getting all this MA movement analysis stuff going on. You're still learning the theory. We have a lot of people do the camps and then they end up booking an instructor camp because they love it so much.
So I've got guys in two best weeks of my season normally is I've got guys who come to me Steve's been with me for 19 years and he always does the first 2 weeks in December. There's probably a core of about between 10 to 15 people that come back year after year during that period. One for the social aspect, but also for that high standard of training that we deliver year after year. So it builds that community. Those guys have their group chat set up throughout the year, getting excited for the time to come in. And that's them getting their kind of ski legs and the information that they want to take out there to go off and have a good season for themselves and have that few trips throughout their season over in Courchevel or wherever else that they like to ski.
It's like a tune-up. Before the season starts, they come to you. They know they're going to get everything's going to get perfected, wax on, wax off. And then the rest of the season, they're good to go. And I think that's another really cool aspect of Ski Instructor Academy is if you guys come and do a camp with us when you're not focused on doing an exam, you're getting a trainer. You're getting a trainer who either runs exams, is constantly training instructors, is constantly, tuning up, leveling up themselves. Whereas if you go to kind of a standard ski school, you're maybe not getting an instructor who's that focused on performance skiing. So it's a cool opportunity to ski with some people who are always pushing themselves.
I think hopefully what you can hear from me and Jonny is we're very passionate. And hopefully what you'll come and experience is coaches that have that level of passion with the experience and then can deliver a really good experience to you guys on and off the hill.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So on that note, let's just have a quick chat, Jonny. If you want to maybe talk a little bit about what we've got coming up. That was a brain fart. We're going to keep that one in. What we've got coming up on this vlogcast in the future. What are we going to be going into?
With the goal
Don't forget snowboard.
Oh yeah, should we recap? We run snowboard courses.
Hey guys.
We do snowboard courses.
What we'll do, guys, is for the snowboard side of things, we'll get one of our snowboard coaches in on this.
A very good idea.
So we'll get an Ian, a Clemens, a Bart, a Stefan, one of those guys who are same passion that we have for skiing. They have for the snowboarding side of it. We'll get them to come on and have a good chat with myself and Jonny about what we have up and coming and what they can bring to your riding.
Yeah. Awesome. So back to what the goal of this podcast or where we're heading with this podcast is to keep you guys up to date with what's happening with SIA, courses, opportunities, network, because we've got an amazing network around the world, and anyone who comes to SIA and does a course with us or skis with us, you guys can access that network as well.
Yeah, you join the community that we've been building for a long time.
Exactly. A community that's led me to ski around the world.
To meet your potential wife.
Wait, that's true. That's true. That's very true. Met my partner through SIA, so crazy. Small world.
Skinder. Future of
Skinder. Is that what you and you
Tinder with skiing, Skinder?
Oh my god, that could actually be a thing.
Work,
like a Tinder app, but it's only everyone wearing ski
skiers
stuff.
and snowboarders.
Yeah, skiers and snowboarders, and it's like you have to have a picture of you arcing a turn, and then people swipe left or right depending
hitting a kicker.
Yeah, hitting a kicker. It could be like a subcategory.
Josiah will be hitting the kick.
Hitting the kicker, yeah, doing some rotations.
Yeah.
Yeah. skin dirt.
No, I don't. Because that makes more skin bias. But we'll scrap that.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
My brain is just like completely in another place now. Just okay.
You're swiping right now.
Yeah, I'm imagining my profile. No,
Okay.
I'm joking.
Yeah, so we're talking about where the podcast is going to go. So we're obviously going to go more into the snowboarding realm as well. We'll bring somebody on. We're going to go a lot down the ski tech side of things.
Yeah, movement analysis, ski analysis. Like if you're new to ski analysis, movement analysis, like kind of the 101s.
Yeah.
If you're really in the deeper end and you're looking to refine your ski analysis, like let's say you're heading to your NZSIA, there's loads of exams on ski analysis and that system. So we're going to be getting into that. We're going to be getting into, how we're doing it in the Austrian system with the PSIE, PSIC, just leveling up how we can look at a skier and improve that skier and then build some lesson plans off that as well. Then we're going to be doing on snow tips and tricks, all that kind of stuff.
Also off snow as well. And we'll be going into the gym a little bit and running through from some basic compound movements all the way up to some more explosive category 3 kind of lifting as well, just to kind of get a pre-season prep or maybe more of a maintenance program that you have if you're working like physically on the mountain every day. Your training in the evening might be more towards maintaining a level of fitness and strength throughout the season as opposed to building that. So we'll be looking at those things as well.
Yeah, and we're looking to also just, skiers that inspire us, that we find super interesting.
Leggedy.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It's going to be episode after episode of Leggedy.
Go for a ski day with Ted.
Yeah.
That would be insane. Ted, Leggedy, if you want to ski with us, we're super keen.
Yeah.
Hook us up. No, just like interviewing some really interesting, inspiring skiers, hopefully getting on snow with them as well. And just also talking to our own trainers, interviewing our own trainers, like where they are, what they're working on.
Yeah.
Hey, how can we help our own trainers at SIA get better and better and better, and hopefully take you guys a little bit on a journey as well with them and us as individuals, improving ourselves, so that you guys can see like what are we doing at SIA, not only with the people who ski with us, but also our training team, how we can improve our training team and take them next level.
Yeah, and we always have our own focuses for our own season to develop our own skill set, whether it be with coaching or with our own personal performance on snow. So I'm kind of giving you guys a little bit of a taste of that as well.
Absolutely. Okay. Awesome. Dab.
And cut.